So I'm doing a video now, specifically in advance because I don't like to leave it till really late Thursday night and I'm rushed. I'd rather do it today and then I don't have to worry about it in the future. So we're gonna probably not finish this topic. It's from the Zohar, the mystical text, the Kabbalah text from Rabbi Shimon bar Yochai. And it's from the parsha, the portion. The Zohar is divided into different pieces. The parsha, the portion pekudei, and the chapter of pekudei is 52. This is a very long. This was a long book. So this chapter I'm going to share. It's actually the seventh chamber. It's a series. We've been doing it before from this source. We've been going through all the chambers, and now we're up to the seventh. I have not done them linearly. I've spread it out a little bit. I feel like they have so much they're so potent that they could last. It doesn't need to be done like one on top of the other. It could be that until the next one. So hopefully if anyone's been needing this, here it is. So the seventh chamber is the innermost, concealed with no body at all or substantial form. It's a secret, a place where the upper chambers are gathered. Here is the spirit, which comprises all the spirits, a will, which includes every will, to unite all the chambers as one. The spirit of life is in this chamber, and so that all will be one correction. This chamber is called House of the Holy of Holies, a place to receive the supernal soul, so as to awaken it in the world to come. The world is named world, the ascension of the lower world to the upper world, in which she hides and disappears only to be revealed in secret. Ascension to all her families to hide in the supernal hiding place. The supernal world, ascension to disappear within the supreme will, the most hidden of all, that is never known nor revealed, and there's no one to know it. The curtain is a veil to spread, to cover and hide what's hidden. The cover of the ark is spread with high secrets in order to hide that which are not revealed because they're hidden. Inside the ark there's a place that's hidden, not revealed, concealed and not revealed. It's concealed and stored where the supreme anointing oil is gathered, the spirit of life, by the river that flows and goes out. This river is called the spring of the well, whose water never stops flowing, and the holy anointing oil is brought down from the Holy of Holies above, and illumination is drawn and comes into the channels and is filled from there as a female conceives and is filled by the male, and this chamber is prepared to receive as a female from a male all the spirits and holy souls who descend into the world. They're detained there for as long as is necessary, waiting till the King Mashiach comes. All the souls will be satisfied and the world will rejoice in this chamber. Are the delights and enjoyments of the spirits, and the pleasure that the Holy One blessed be is delighted with the Garden of Eden. Here lies the desire of all, the delight of all, to unite all the chambers as one, and turn them all into one. Here lies the bond of all unity. When all the organs join the higher organs, each according to its worth, they have no passion and pleasure, only that of being united in this chamber. Everything depends on this place, and when the joining here becomes a union, all the illuminations in the organs and the illumination in the face and all the joins shine and rejoice. Happy is he who knows how to establish orders and to properly arrange the corrections of perfection. He's beloved to the Holy One blessed be in this world and in the world to come. Then all judgments, accusations, evil decrees are removed from the world. The chamber of passion, of delight, of pleasure, had above and below one. All receive the light of the upper light that shines on all, so all will be united in complete unison. therefore more hidden and treasured than the rest. The sign of the covenant will be as one, female and male, perfection. I almost feel like there's something so deep there that I want to pause and say that passion and the delight as one. It's like the two parts of the crown, the feminine crown and the masculine crown. But that's my comment. Okay. This chamber is called Ark of the Covenant, master of all the earth, because it is the seventh, because the seventh receives everything from the righteous. Master of all the earth, because it is a place whence all the souls of the world come to create unity below and draw the unison of the Holy One, blessed be, from above downward, and give it to the righteous, since all souls come out of the righteous and enter the righteous where they come from. The Ark of the Covenant receives everything from the righteous, and after they come out of entering the lower righteous, they enter the Ark of the Covenant, so all the souls will be included above and below to be whole on all sides. The Ark of the Covenant receives the souls from the righteous that comprises two sides. The spring of the well is never separated from the well. This place is the completion of all, maintaining the body, making everything into one whole. Here makes everything one, a bond and unity, high and low, so the organs will not be separated from each other and all will be face to face. Therefore we learn that whoever performs his marital duties from the back rejects the correction of looking face to face that illuminates everything equally. So all will properly cleave face to face, referring to his wife, not her back. There are two sides. One, Jacob above, spirit of life above, cleft to, like cleaving, like cleft to through kisses, the sixth chamber. Enter to be nourished. The passion is of the kissing Jacob took. And two, from the side of Joseph down below, at the final part of the body, passion of the service Joseph took. The passion of the service that Joseph took on himself. This seventh chamber took from him spirits and souls to pour them into this world. Jacob above, the aspect of Tiferet, expands and gives strength of flowing to the Shaddayim, which is the breasts, the secret of El Shaddai, that were filled by the spirit of life. He suckles the holy angels who live and endure forever, for by sucking they achieve perfection. Joseph below, the aspect of Yesod, enters with passion into the Ark of the Covenant and empowers it inside, producing souls and spirits that will go down and sustain the inhabitants of the world. The two sides abide, sustain above and sustain below, each according to his task. All is one and of the same secret. Nonetheless, Joseph sustains the whole body and waters it, for from the spirit of life to which Jacob cleaves comes down the Ark of the Covenant, higher will of above, and the spirit of life comes down by clinging of Joseph. When all becomes one, the breasts are filled and give suck to all. Happy is the portion of he who knows how to properly bind knots and create unity by his prayer through his heart's desire, so the organs will cleave together, spirit with spirit, all under one unity. So all will be one in this chamber when the Holy Spirit's chambers and chariots all become bound together as one. A spirit superior to all these, which is a point, becomes concealed within them and is not revealed. The concealed spirit reflects the upper one. It can see that in a walnut. Here also one unity connects them all. As we said, they are connected. I want to pause for a second and say, think of a walnut. There's like two hemispheres. Okay, together and complete in one wholeness. In the same manner, when the offering goes up to cause unison and to supply each with its needs, from that smoke that the priest, who is of the right, raises the bond of unity by desire, and the Levites by a song, included in one another, one spirit member chamber and another spirit member chamber. When they're all perfected together and the supernal organs upon the lower, then the highest soul of all is awakened and enters into them and shines upon them all. All are blessed, the higher beings and lower beings, the one that is not known nor numbered, the will that it's never grasped. Everything then rises to the endless world and gathers into one bond, and the will is sweetened in the innermost part in secret. The light of this supernal soul rises to the innermost part there to shine upon all. Within this light a concealed thought comes in and includes all. At the innermost of will of thought, it illuminates, perfumes itself, grasps, yet grasps not. I don't know, I would have a hard time with that word. Grasps. It's like my mouth articulates so carefully that it's like many grasps. The will of a thought rises to grasps, and when it does, the light below grasps. The will of thought rises to grasp, and when it does, the light below grasps. Everyone should also be joined together so that all will be connected, filled, and blessed properly as one. Then the chambers are connected with each other, lower and higher, male and female. The higher light united with the more concealed, hidden light, and that which is even more hidden, and that which is more hidden is included in that which is hidden even more, till all will be found in the proper unison. Therefore, Moses knew how to act according to the laws of his master, better than all the inhabitants of the world. When he had to lengthen, he did so, and when he had to be brief, he was brief. Whoever prays at length when it should be brief and not prolonged, and then watches and will have heartache, but also whoever prays at length when it's needed, the number of his days are increased. Interesting. The glory of the Holy One, in order to unite prayer, binds and multiplies blessings above and below. Within this chamber is a hidden point, a spirit that receives another spirit. When spirit dwells within a spirit, they enter each other, cleave, and become one. They comprise each other to become one, as a tree that's grafted with its own kind. Woe to him who makes a crossbreed and grafts together different species, like the sons of Aaron did, who wanted to crossbreed another kind upon the tree. Whoever makes a graft, of Aaron was the high priest, Kohen Gadol. Whoever makes a graft of one kind with its own kind and knows how to bind knot with knot, chamber with chamber, grade with grade, he has a portion in the world to come. It's overall perfection when they're perfected by one another and everything becomes one act of a kind with its own kind derived from that perfection, called the act of the divine chariot. The formation of man is an act coming from this chariot, that they made the graft of one and the other completed by one another, an act of overall perfection. Happy is he who knows how to tie the knots of faith and to make the unison in a proper manner. Yud and Hey and Vav and Hey, Elohim, called when they were completed by one another, the same as the Holy Spirit supernal names that join each other. The holy name too is spelled above and below. One name above, name below, name in the middle. Yud and Hey and Vav and Hey, which is the four letters of Tetragrammaton, which we don't pronounce out of respect, out of honor, out of our own humility, is the secret of the holy name, which is one, the secret of all. The supernal world is the most concealed above it, that joins it to be one. The lower world with the concealed and middle with secret of the holy spiritual chariot above it. From this side comes out four chariots, because each is separated into four, and each chariot is four. And when the grades watch, they all go by quartets, until the grades go down to the place called by the holy name Adonai. After the chariots that stand and travel by that name, there are mountains, upper and mountains lower, standing on three sides, coming out of gold, silver, and brass. There's brass down below, for the chariots coming out of the name Adonai of the last chamber are four chariots that emerge from two spirits, right and left of the sapphire stone. The two spirits are called brass mountains, and from them issue the four chariots that use the name engraved upon the archangel Sandalphon. All are messengers to this world, these on those. In the mystery of horses and chariots, for each chariot has horses to drive it. The holy name is included in Yud Hey, as said, Adonai is included within Yud and Hey and Vav to form Yud, Aleph, Hey, Dalet, Vav, Nun, Yud. Oh, so it's like spliced. Like the Yud and the Hey and the Vav and the Hey are interspliced with the Aleph, the Dalet, the Nun, and the Yud of Adonai. Okay, Elohim is included, like they go down by the name Adonai. They go, Elohim isn't included in any other name, for there's a live Elohim. There's a living Elohim. Where it's extended, isn't gathered, but keeps expanding. The name which includes all other names is Yud Vav Daled, Yud Hey, Hey Aleph. Vav, Hey, Aleph, Vav, Aleph, Vav. So how that works, the secret of the purification of the holy name. I want to pause. I'm thinking of if I should even, the reason I pause is to know if I should explain it. So Yud, the letter Yud, could then be expanded to be Yud, Vav, Dalet. So in the Hebrew letters, we know that the letters are also numbers. And there isn't a zero. So number 10 is actually a letter. It's Yud. Let's say, so everything has layers and layers and layers, in other words. So then we do permutations. Let's say you take the letter A, and you would spell it, let's say A-Y. And so now you have two letters, A and Y, to spell the letter A, which is just really the letter A. So now you have the letter Yud. You would take three letters in Hebrew letters to spell the letter Yud. So we use these sometimes to do numerical values, like I just mentioned, when somebody's with the number values. But also we use this to make it bigger. So Hey would be Hey Aleph. Yud and Hey and Vav and Hey, each letter could now be divided up into more letters. Like the letter Aleph could be divided, the letter Hey could be divided as Hey Aleph. Letter Vav could be Vav Aleph Vav. To spell the word Vav. It's like if you want to spell the word W, right, or Z, or Q, or S, or T, or J, you would use letters of the alphabet to actually spell out that the way you would sound out that letter. The priest knew how to permute it on all sides until the names appear on several sides in 42 manners of the expansion of the hard spark, which includes all the names. This name includes all the names, Aleph and Hey, Vav, Aleph and Hey, Yud, Vav, Lamed. Daled, Yud, Nun, Mem. So, as a sign, within these letters are included the others that join. Some come in and some come out, after which the hard spark bent and expanded the letters come in and out in the secret of these 9 letters, which were given to the highest holy men, which with which to walk in the path of the secret permutation that of the letters of unison, made of the letters that form the names, as the priest knew how to permute the names of the written letters. So basically the priest knew the codes, how to do the codes. So I think we have to pause here. We're only about halfway through. Let me see. We got up to page 7, but let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and a half. There's 8.5 pages left. I think we have to stop here though because it's already 18 minutes. Yeah, but I just thought it was really interesting, the name that includes all the names, the Aleph, Hey, Yud, Vav, Lamed, and then Daled, Yud, Nun, Mem. If you put it together, you actually have the Adonai letters, Aleph, Daled, Nun, Yud. Then you have the Elohim letters, Aleph, Hey, Lamed, Yud, Mem. Then you have the Yud and the Hey and the Vav and the Hey letters. Yeah, okay, so we're going to stop here. Bye-bye.